All right. Hang on. Why is it taking so long to... Oh, wait. Let me do this. There we go. There it is. That's why it was taking so long. Okay. Almost ready to go. Almost ready to go. There we go. That's good. All right. I think we're ready to start it up. I think we're ready to start things up. How you doing, JJK? Speaking of JJK, it's almost out. It is almost time for the new season. Let me just give the... There we go. Perfect. I am home. My schedule is still not normal. But we are home. And speaking of new stuff coming out, I have not seen Original Sin, no. Speaking of which, I have been busy catching up on all the things. I have caught up on Gachakuda. I caught up on One Punch Man. I caught up on One Piece and Campfire Cooking. I finished Golden Kamuy Season 2. And I'm partway through Infinity Castle. And we have 19 episodes left of Monster, so I am catching up. How you doing, Devilish? But no more figure. No more figures. No, we're done with the figures for now. It's back to our usual routine for the most part. It's still going to be a few days till we're back on Twitch. I have a busy schedule. How you doing, Big Man? What's good? And thank you for the follow, Rennie. So we're back to our normal schedule for the most part. We have a couple of days where things are a bit off. Today is a bit off. I'm streaming a little bit earlier. I have plans later, so we have a lot to do. JJK next week, I'm aware. Vinland Saga was great. Most emotional, depends what kind of emotion. I mean, I could give 100 different series. There is no most emotional. But if you're looking for a particular vibe, I got you. No, I do not read web novels. Bro's body after 100 streams? What are you talking? You mean I'm burning too many calories? Nah, I'm good. Do I have a favorite Dragon Ball character? Vegeta or Piccolo? Could go to either or. I go back and forth. Today I'll say Piccolo. Could be Vegeta tomorrow. Delicious. I'm working on Delicious in Dungeon. I will get back to it. Why isn't... Okay, what anime has... Why isn't too popular? Black Clover? I like Black Clover. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think we've gotten a release date for it, though. Favorite character, Dragon Ball? On a scale of 1 to 10, how evil is Frieza? Probably like a 9. I'm going to take away a point just because he's willing to temporarily do a good thing if it benefits him in some way, but then he'll go back to being evil, so it's not like he's evil 24/7. Frieren Season 2, I'm very excited for it, yes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I liked the Digimon movie a lot as a kid. Are you talking about the original? I assume you're talking about the original Digimon movie, the first appearance of Koromon, and then Greymon versus Parrotmon, like that movie. Yeah, that was a classic. That was great. In Canada, we also had the Angela Anaconda intro to the Digimon movie. That was interesting. Favorite Pokemon? Probably Gengar. There's a lot of Digimon movies. There's more Pokemon movies, to be fair. Luffy, I don't get involved in the power scaling conversations. JoJo's is peak adventure. I think JoJo's is very good. I think it's very good. Definitely worth the watch. I don't like to throw around the word peak too much. I think social media likes to use that with every series that they think is good. I don't like that. I don't have a favorite show. I think these questions make no sense. What's the most overrated anime? According to whom? I think worrying about other people's ratings is a waste of my time. Or a waste of time in general. If you like a show, who cares what the ratings are? Have I watched Black Clover? I love the show. Dr. Stone, I've seen all of it. Cryet, haven't seen it. If MHA had no fan service, I mean, the MHA fan service is nowhere near as bad as other series. I was able to put up with it just fine. Hunter x Hunter, When you ask for thoughts, what specific thoughts are you looking for? Because Hunter x Hunter. Okay, so here's the thing, Ellie. Here's the problem with your question, though, because here's what I'm getting you to think. You said, well, I lost it. You were the person who asked, what's the most overrated anime? It doesn't make any sense. Because compared to what? My opinion, compared to what? Because if you're saying something is underrated or overrated, it means you are referencing someone else's ratings. Hello, stop spamming. Stop spamming. So I'm not following anybody else's ratings. So therefore, I don't look at underrated or overrated at all. You want to know about a show? I will tell you my thoughts on that show. Hello, you are spamming, so you are gone for the live. Sorry, dude, there's a 0 tolerance for spam here because I can't put up with it. Who had the best character design in what series? In what series? Psychological anime recommendations. I like Monster. I like Erased. I like ID Invaded. I like Parasite because there is a big psychological component there. Anime that made me cry, there's been dozens. I'm going to say I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Code Geass, I couldn't finish. He doesn't, yes, user, you are correct. Aki, I don't get involved in power scaling. Have I watched Serial Lane? I have not yet. Monster is low-key good. Monster's not low-key good. It's good. It's just good. It's just good. It's just older, so people don't see it as much. Death Note and Demon Slayer. For character design, then Demon Slayer, Guillaume, and Death Note, L. Easy. Or, you know what? No, design, I'll give it to Ryuk. I'll give it to Ryuk. Did I watch Promised Neverland? I have not. Tokyo Ghoul, I enjoyed. Fire Punch, haven't seen that one. How you doing, Lil? Angel Beats, it has a giant plot hole, but despite that plot hole, very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. I've watched it a couple of times. I feel like the most underrated anime is like Dr. Stone or Konosuba. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say you're objectively incorrect. Not because they're bad series. I like Dr. Stone, haven't seen Konosuba. But how can a series be the most underrated when it's mainstream shonen? Like Konosuba is extremely mainstream, like super top tier mainstream. And Dr. Stone is also pretty high. Those are very mainstream series. Do I wash my beard? No, I shave it. How good is Hunter x Hunter in my opinion? I think it's like a solid 9-ish in that range. I think it's very enjoyable. The best revenge arc is the arc that doesn't end in revenge. I'm giving it to Vinland Saga. What's an anime that defeats portals? That defeats portals. To be honest, I don't know many anime like that use a portal. Shield Hero. Shield Hero has something kind of like that. Do I like Dandadan? I don't enjoy the anime, but I enjoy the premise. Like the art style, the story, the action. It's good. It's good. But it's not my kind of show. Best out of the big three depends on what context. I like Bleach's manga, One Piece's story, and Naruto's anime. Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster? I'm gonna give it to Dark Paladin. That's my favorite monster, hands down. Let's see. When people say underrated, I assume they usually are trying to tell you they like an anime they are talking. So here's the thing. But when they're asking me to say list a series that's underrated, that means you have to be looking at something else by comparison. You have to be looking at some other evaluation of that series for comparison. I don't. I don't. If a series is interesting to me, I'm just gonna watch it. I'm gonna try it. Someone just said, "Oh my God, thank you for the Galaxy." Yo, shout out to Sham for the Galaxy. My God. I don't have a perfect anime. I have 10 on 10s, but even when I say a series is a 10 on 10, I don't think anything is perfect. I don't think Avatar is perfect. I don't think Full Metal is perfect. I don't think Vinland Saga is perfect. I give all of those 10 on 10s. I think Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and One Piece is overrated by comparison to Hunter x Hunter. Crazy to say. Here's the thing. You can like anything you want, though. if you're just saying, hey, I like this series more than that series, then you can really say whatever you want. You're allowed to like whatever you want. Del Toro Quest, don't know it. You said you're going to travel to Japan in 2 years. Which state? Probably Tokyo. I'm gonna spend most of the time in Tokyo. Scissor 7, haven't seen it. Dio Diavolo deserves the infinite death loop. Does he deserve it? I don't know. I think there's worse. That is why I rate stuff to like 9, never give 10s. Sometimes I give 10s because like if I give a series a 10, it's because I do think it's a genuine masterpiece. Not perfect, just a masterpiece, because nothing is perfect. Thoughts on Yuno getting so many abilities handed to him while also struggling for them? So here's the thing. I don't think Yuno's just being handed stuff. He works hard. He works very, very hard. It's not like, is he gifted? Sure. Like, is he blessed by mana? Does he have like the fairy? Does he have like good genetic? Yes, he clearly does. But to say he's not working hard on top of that, come on. Thoughts about the Bite of 87? Don't know it. Apothecary Diaries is very good. Is AOT a 10? Not for me personally. Ippo is peak for me though. Light was low-key right in his justification. I disagree very strongly in every possible way. You're just incorrect. What if Saitama punches himself? Then nothing will happen. Asterisk War, I haven't seen it. AOT does not have to be a 10 because your ratings are going to be subjective. You can make arguments as to why, but no matter what, it's not going to be a 10 for everybody. Banana Fish, I never seen it. Gurren Lagann, I couldn't finish it. Is Gon a hunter? Yeah, Gon is the MC. Which one is better, Mob Psycho or Soul Eater? Okay, I'm going to say Mob Psycho. Are you on a treadmill? Basically. Space Dandy, couldn't finish that either. Wasn't really my vibe. Have I watched Silent Voice was very good. From Another World, underrated. Underrated isekai? Again, I don't look at ratings. You want a good isekai, try Log Horizon. I'm excited for season 2 of Black Clover. I'm looking forward to it. Bunny Girl dropped that one too. Do I like Blue Lock? I do. I don't have a favorite series. Sorry guys. I just enjoy many things. Sasaki to Miyano, I don't know that one. I like Mob, but the pacing went from day to day to... I like the pacing. The pacing went from day to day, then oh no, organization, oh no, this and that. I didn't find it was too sudden. I thought it was fine. Plastic Memories, also pretty good. Gintama or Mob Psycho, I didn't like Gintama. Mob Psycho all the way. Your Name, pretty good. Not my favorite of those collection of movies, but yeah, it was pretty good. Vinland Saga Season 2, I loved it, 10 on 10. Sakamoto Days, dropped it halfway through. Did I watch Sandland? Nope, haven't seen that one. Have I watched Pressure? Nope, haven't seen that. AOT, I enjoyed it. I wasn't a huge fan, but I enjoyed it. Best opening, I'm giving it to Period of Chemistry. Thoughts on Evangelion? Couldn't finish it. Treadmill is back. Yes, it is. Flames of Recca, I still haven't seen it. Naruto, I've seen probably more times than anything else. JoJo's, I finished part 4, have not yet started part 5. Do I know No Mouth? Nope. I haven't seen that one. Grand Blue wasn't my thing. Death Note is not peak. I enjoyed the first half though. Naruto still peak even after watching it 10 times. I can't watch Naruto 10 times. That's 7,000 episodes. Well, 7,200 episodes actually, if you count the filler. And then there's Boruto on top of that. I only watched Boruto, didn't read it, not going to, but the anime was not good. I will watch Blue Vortex when it comes out. Part 5 is the best, I'll find out soon enough. Charlotte is also pretty good, it's also short, easy to get through. Did I watch another yet? No, I have not. One Piece Season 1, so the One Piece Season 1 thing, it's just a funny way to say it. No one actually views it as one season. People are going crazy over it. It's just good advertising. You get bored from the same questions? I mean, here's the thing. There's new people in chat who just want to know my thoughts on something. I'm not going to get mad because someone new hasn't heard my opinion on a particular series. If they want to ask the same question, ask the same question. If Toga from MHA, Griffith from Griffith from Berserk was in my house, who would I take on first? I win by default. They're fiction. Thoughts on Full Metal? 10 on 10. Yu Yu Hakusho, I couldn't do it. I tried it, couldn't do it. I want to start JoJo's How Good Is Part 1. Part 1, I was fine with it. I do think parts 2, 3, and 4 were all better than 1. Have I seen A Married Couple But Not Lovers? I have. It's enjoyable, but it's a little bit immature for my taste. I like more actual, healthy, reasonable relationship dynamics. Favorite main character? I don't have one. Favorite fight scene? Don't have one. Guys, you gotta be anime specific. I'm not picking one fight scene or one character from the hundreds of series that I've seen. Do I like Fruits Basket? I do like Fruits Basket. That's a great one. Do I know the anime I Eat My Girlfriend's Cat? No, I don't know that one. That sounds really weird. My brother said the Silent Voice is it good? Yeah, Silent Voice is good. How messed up would Pokemon be if the people were battling? I mean, there's actually some good lore to support that humans are Pokemon. So, you know what? What's my top? I don't have a top one. Fishman Island is one of my least favorite arcs in the series so far. So, it has good story. It's just from a pacing, fan service, anime, pretty much every aspect of it was not great. Not a huge Fishman Island fan. Promised Neverland, haven't seen it. What I consider Atla an anime. Here's the thing. There is no clear definition for an anime. There actually isn't. When you break it down piece by piece, there really isn't. So I wouldn't worry about it. I think Avatar is brilliant. Do I think Ash is dead? No. He's retired now, though. Favorite Black Clover character, Yami Sukehiro. Do I think Sasuke is inspired by Kurapika? He's also inspired by, but I would say he also took some inspiration from that guy from Yu Yu Hakusho, dark-haired dude whose name I never got to him, so I forgot his name. Medaka Box is a good one I don't see a lot of people talk about. Solo Leveling or One Punch Man? Solo Leveling. One Punch Man had one good season, 2 and 3 were at. Do I have a favorite character from Dragon Ball? Piccolo or Vegeta? Could go either way. Favorite romance? Snow White with red hair, easily, for me. Okay, I watched Get Backers, haven't seen it. Their logo is GB, and now in my 30s I just realized the main character's name is... So I haven't seen Get Backers. Is Ruby... I mean, Ruby's another interesting series that I never finished. It's another interesting series I never finished. I probably should do that. I probably should go back for that. There's a theory that Ash was dead and Pikachu is keeping him alive. Not all theories make sense. What do I think about One Punch Man Season 1? The Season 1 ending. That was good. I enjoyed the ending for One Punch Man. Are you talking about... Oh, sorry. One Piece. I was good with it. I enjoyed the ending for One Piece. Well, it's on hiatus now, but you know what I mean. It was good. Top 3 favorite Pokemon that I put in my teams. I'm not competitive. I literally just pick whichever is the coolest Pokemon that I have at the time. So I don't really have a top 3. I'll just rotate whichever I'm in the mood for. Or if I'm going to a specific area and I know I want to have a type advantage, okay, So I'm not like Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, whatever. I'll just pick I'll probably have an Alakazam. I'll probably have a Blissey for tanking. Have I watched Gurren Lagann? I tried it, wasn't my thing. Is AOT worth watching? I think it's worth watching, yeah. I do think it's worth watching. Mirai Nikki. Mixed opinions. I like the premise more than the anime. I like the premise of Mirai Nikki more than I actually enjoyed the show. But the last season of MHA, I think the last season was very, very good. And season 8 was great. Smash Bros. Main? I haven't played Smash Bros. Since Melee, so it's been, 20 years or something. So either Mario, Samus, or Marth. Sign of Affection, it's a healthy... Yeah, so Sign of Affection is a great series. I recommend it all the time. What can I say about the last season of the just your talking style reminds me of someone. I don't know who... Okay. All right. I don't know who you're talking about. You think Fake Straw Hat ruins time skip? No. Honestly, seeing... what was his name? Tomorrow Black? I think it was Tomorrow Black. Seeing him be like a fake Luffy was kind of cringe. But then, Sentomaru being like... Sentomaru saying that the Straw Hats aren't scum like you, and then hammering him into the ground, and then seeing them again now trying to pretend to be Kid. It's just funny. It's just funny. Which anime am I excited for? Frieren Season 2, probably. Name a character for an edit. Okay, Frieren, there you go. Have I watched Kamen Rider? Not yet. Not yet. Are you walking? Yes. Do I watch K-dramas? Nope, I don't watch any K-dramas. Hisoka, Cruella, who win? We see who wins. It happens in the manga. So if you haven't read that far, then I'm not going to spoil it for you. How you doing, Pro? It's good. We've been live. It's just we haven't been live on TikTok. I told everyone I was going to be on YouTube. Do I watch Dr. Stone? Yep, seen every season. So here's the thing. I don't care if a series is overrated. I do not care. You think a show is overhyped? I don't care. You think a show is underhyped? I do not care. I enjoy Solo Leveling. That is all that matters. That is my only concern. I can explain what I don't like about it. I could explain what I do. The ratings couldn't care less. Favorite Demon Slayer? Guillaume. Full stop. Favorites, if you're going to ask me Demon Slayer, favorite Guillaume. End of story. You need to go? That's okay. Cyberpunk, I haven't gone to yet. Have I seen Delicious in Dungeon? I've started it. I'm not caught up, but I've started it. I just got back into anime. You have any recs? So again, when you're looking for a recommendation, I like context. Also, Care, thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Tell me a bit about genres or themes or character types or anything you enjoy in a series that you want to see specifically. Best genre? There is no best genre. There isn't. It comes down to how good that specific story is. Doesn't matter what the genre is. Konnichiwa, how you doing? The Shinigami, which name was Geluz, is pronounced jealous. Okay. Cool. I don't know what we're talking about, but all right. Darling in the Franxx? Nah, I dropped it right away. Favorite Titan? The Armor Titan. ReZero or Mushoku? Here's the thing. Mushoku Tensei, I could not deal with Rudeus. I cannot deal with Rudeus. He is a creepy pedo. I don't care if he gets better. I'm not dealing with it. I dropped it. I get the rest of the story is fine, but I'm not dealing with it. SAO, dropped that as well. What's an anime with the best world building? When it comes to world building, One Piece is my go-to. Black Clover trailer? Yes, I did. Someone posted it in my Discord, so I did happen to see it. Favorite Devil Fruit? The Nikyu no Mi. 100 meters, haven't seen it. I am home, yes. I'm talking about the Shinigami who saved me. Oh, yeah. That one's okay. That was one of my least favorite Shinigami from Death Note. Not that interesting to me. I don't think SAO is that good. Did I like Food Wars? I did, mostly for the food. Some people probably watched it for other reasons, but I love food, so I watched it for the food. I finally started on my manga, very nice. Parasite, great series. I've seen it several times. Well, it doesn't need a reboot. It doesn't need more, but it was good while it lasted. Favorite power system, Nen or Alchemy, could go either way. Have I seen Tunnel to Summer? Nope, haven't seen that one. Erased is good, but it's two things. It's predictable, and it's rushed at the end. That aside, still enjoyable. Do I think Jin was the best big brother ever? No. Is he a good brother? Sure. He's a good brother. Have I seen Golden Time? I have, but I don't like the ending. Reese, yeah, I saw Reese too. Also a very good movie. Undead Unluck, still need to get to that one. What happened to the Great Meme Reset? I don't care. For me, I feel JoJo's has the story of One Piece and the animation of Bleach. I don't see either of those. I just don't see either of that. Lord of Mysteries, haven't seen that either. Thank you for the follow, Jake. I appreciate that. The best older brother figure in anime? Here's the thing. I feel like these questions have no answers. I feel like who can you look at as good examples of big brothers? Okay, that's an easier question to answer. For me, I think the Elric brothers are a fantastic brothership, example of brotherhood. I think Luffy, Sabo, and Ace are a good example of brotherhood, and they're not even biological brothers. They are just they're a different, they're still a family. If we're talking genetic relationships being a part of it, then I think, I'm not going to say Gohan and Goten. I'll say, who are some other really good brothers? Let's see. Have I watched Records of Ragnarok? I dropped it at season 2. Black Blood Brothers, haven't seen that. The best questions have no answers? Not really. I mean, the best questions, that's not necessarily true. Horimiya is pretty good. Horimiya or Fragrant Flower? Fragrant Flower. Look, Horimiya is good, but nah. Kamen is the best big bro. I don't know who Kamen is. We're talking about Kamen Rider? I haven't seen Kamen Rider. Or whoever Kamen is. Code Geass, couldn't finish it. Biggest crybaby, Zenitsu or Deku? I don't see either of them as crybabies. If you see either of them as crybabies, I think you need to do some self-reflection. Or pay attention. Because look at Zenitsu now, and look at Deku. Look at their backstories. Look at their development. They're not crybabies. Luffy, Sabo, and Ace were W. I would agree. If you can watch an anime... if I can watch an anime character... Oh, as a girlfriend? No, I don't do that. Have I finally seen JoJo's Part 5? Nope, have not seen Part 5. It's going to be a while till we get there. I just watched Samurai anime, and I loved it, and I was looking for more. You didn't even tell me what you watched. You said, I just watched a Samurai anime. It might have been the one I was going to recommend. Try Rurouni Kenshin. I don't know that many Samurai anime, to be honest. Finished Monster. I have 19 episodes left, so I'm getting there. Vinland Saga was a 10 on 10. Angel Next Door, I do think it's really good. I agree, that is very good. I don't have a top 3 One Piece characters. I got any sad anime? Sad, I got you covered. I got you covered for that. It depends on what kind of sad you're going for. You could go for Your Lie in April. You could go for March of the Lion. You could go for Silent Voice, or I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, Angel Beats. What about You Ghost? Are you talking to somebody else? Blue Samurai? I haven't seen Blue Samurai. Don't spam the chat, Chris. Kingdom of Ruin? Kingdom of Ruin is yeah, that's a different kind of thing. That's dark. It's sad, but oh my god. Cyberpunk, haven't seen it. Charlotte made you tear up. I get it. It gets pretty sad towards the end. Best mecha? For me, it's probably Big Bang Bravern or Iron Blooded. I'm leaning more towards Big Bang Bravern just because it's more my style. Would I give AOT a 10? No, definitely not. How was your trip back? What trip back? I took a train. I think a 30-minute train. Thoughts on Lelouch? I like Lelouch. He's cool. Gurren Lagann is if you think Gurren Lagann is the worst anime ever, I can't help you. Because I didn't even finish it. I didn't even like it. But to say it's the worst anime ever, I don't think you know what you're talking about. What do I recommend in the horror genre? The thing is, I haven't seen that many horror. And even the series that I've seen that are labeled as horror are not really horror. There's Gakko Gurashi. Technically, Berserk is considered a horror. Madoka Magica is, I think, labeled as a horror. But again, they're not scary. They're just darker. And dark and horror are not necessarily the same thing. Link Click, haven't seen it. Dragon Ball Super, wasn't a huge fan. It was okay. It was okay. Let's see, Ragnar Crimson, haven't seen it. What devil fruit would I personally want? None of them. I don't want a devil fruit. The tattoo on Ace is The tattoo on Ace's hand means what? The tattoo on that Ace has? You mean the letters? It's just his name. And then Whitebeard's logo on his back. You think Toji is the best assassin ever? I do not. Favorite romance? Snow White with red hair. Have I seen Terror in Resonance? I have not. Do I think the art style of Dragon Ball Super... Oh, the superhero movie? No, I was not a fan of the Heroes animation. I was not. I see what kind of man you are, Ghost. Again, okay, you're talking to somebody else. I just watched Weathering with You. It's so peak. I didn't find it peak. I thought it was good. Weathering with You is a good movie, and I do recommend it. But like again, I think people throw around peak a lot. I tend to be a little bit more conservative with that. Trigun, I have only seen the original, and it was very good. I have not seen the new one. Frieren, I think is fantastic. The one I was the Junji Ito collection. I personally didn't feel scared, but I really liked it. Okay. Thoughts on Death Note? I like the first half. What is a peak movie then? Okay. Silent Voice, Your Name, Digimon Kizuna. Those are fantastic. Do I like the new CG shows? I think CG can be done well, or it can be done poorly. I don't think it's never do it or like do it all the time. I think it comes down to execution. And I've seen it done pretty badly, and I've seen it done well. Black Clover, very good. Why is One Punch Man Season 3 bad? Be it for every possible reason. For every possible reason. The animation was horrendous. The pacing was really bad. It took forever to get things going. I know that's still a pacing problem, but it took like... And then they tried to rush it towards the end. It was just like slow and then rushed, and it just fell apart. Out of all three types of hockey, which would I want? Observation. Got any fast-paced... So you like fast. Solo leveling, pretty fast. 1 to 10, how good is JoJo's? Depends on the part. It could be anywhere from like a high 6s to a high 8, depending on the part. Is Takamichi a crybaby, in my opinion? Here's the thing. Does he cry a lot? Yes. But do I understand why he is crying? Like, the people he cares about are dying over and over and over again, and he's desperately trying to save them, and he's kind of alone in this situation where he can't really explain to most people what's going on, aside from that one guy. So, like, I think you need to take into consideration his circumstances. I think you'd be an absolute mess. How about Gachakuda? I think it's very good. I will be watching the next season. Dandadan is a fast... Dandadan is relatively fast, yes. It's not crazy fast, but it's fast. Part 4 of JoJo's was fantastic. Do I like One Punch Man? I like Season 1. So technically, yes. Which has a worse ending? Food Wars or... Okay, quintessential quintuplets. Wait, what's wrong with the quintessential ending? I understand okay, look. I understand the ending to Food Wars feeling rushed, because I agree with that ending being rushed. But like quintessential, what's wrong with the ending? It ends with a movie. And the movie was great. Favorite part of JoJo? So far, 4. Is One Piece amazing? In some ways, yes. Choose one Whitebeard or Blackbeard. Whitebeard or Blackbeard? Whitebeard. Let's see. The girl I like forgot her glasses. The girl I like forgot her glasses is a pretty good one. I would agree. Animes with really good pacing. There's literally thousands of those. Is that all you care about? If all you want is good pacing, then do you want a specific genre? Because that's kind of vague. Out of a 10, would I rate Dragon Ball? Which part of Dragon Ball? OG, OG, Z, Super, Daima, High School DxD, drop that one. Berserk 97 is like a mid to high 8s for me. It's pretty good. Because it's been like what, 15 or something. I think it's been at least 15 years since I've seen it, so I'm probably going to say like, I'm going to say mid-8s, just for now. Fooly Cooly, I finished it. It just was not really my thing. But still interesting. Points for uniqueness. There's not a lot of shows like that. But it wasn't really my cup of tea. Super wasn't a huge fan. Super was definitely one of my least favorite parts to the Dragon Ball franchise. Maybe like around a 7 or something. Law is stronger. I don't care who's stronger. It's worthless. Let's see. Have I ever watched Bungo Stray Dogs? Not yet. Anime, fast-paced animes apart from Solo Leveling. Already watched it. Okay. Fast-paced. I mean, Erased. Erased is 12 episodes. So, or Charlotte. Well, Charlotte's not rushed though. Erased is rushed. Parasite. Least favorite Straw Hat. Probably Nami in terms of personality. What episode did I start to enjoy One Piece? 1. You are missing Peak? No, I'm not. What did I do when your head hurts? Depends why my head hurts. Did I bang my head or am I dehydrated? What's your take on enjoyment or plot? If the plot is bad, I'm not going to enjoy myself. I need a decent plot. I don't need the greatest plot in history, but there needs to be some level of quality to the writing for me to enjoy it. Why am I hitting on Nami-chan? Because she's incredibly annoying. I'm not saying she's not useful. The question was my least favorite Straw Hat. She's incredibly annoying. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. I starred Vinland, very good. Had you played Mecha Arena? Nope. Let's see, have I seen Violet Evergarden? Indeed I have. Read SBR? I'm not going to, because as I've said numerous times, I do not read manga. I mostly just watch. Top 3 Straw Hats? Oh, that's easier. I'll say Luffy. And actually, wait. I'll say Zoro is number 1. I'll say, you know what? I'll say Zoro, Robin, and Jinbei. Have I watched Naruto? Yes, I have. I only like Nami because I'm a simp. Okay, I mean, at least you're honest about yourself. Best arc ending in One Piece? So far, my best arc has been Wano. Is that my favorite arc ending, though? I also really like the end of... I also really like the ending for Thriller Bark, though. I also really like... you know what? I might say for the specific ending of an arc, maybe Thriller Bark. More Than a Married Couple, I don't think is peak. I think it's enjoyable, but definitely not peak. Thorfinn is so fine. I mean, hey, everyone has their taste. Let's see. Take on Violet Evergarden, episode 10. I don't know what episode that is. I watched Violet Evergarden years ago, so I don't know. Am I visible? Yes, I do see you. Have I watched ReZero? Indeed, I have. Seen every season. Death Note is peak? I would disagree. I don't think it's peak. DxD dropped it right away. Any recommendation for medieval anime? Being honest, I really don't know many medieval series. I really don't. The ones that come to mind are like Vinland or Seven Deadly Sins, kind of ish, just because of like monarchies and knights and stuff. Even then, that's kind of just... I don't know that many medieval series. Samurai Champloo, I still need to watch it. Where are you reading the other comments? On TikTok. I'm not ignoring anybody. I can't answer every single comment, my goodness. Is Seven Deadly Sins and MHA actually not worth watching? I think MHA is definitely worth watching. I think Seven Deadly Sins is more of a mixed, complicated situation. Because it does some... Seven Deadly Sins has some issues. So, like, for some people, it's not going to be worth it. Gurren Lagann, tried it, wasn't my thing. What signs lead you to drop a show? Oh, there's tons of things which lead me to drop a show. If I'm simply not enjoying it, if I am bored, if I'm falling asleep, if there's too much fan service. I'm not typically into harems and ecchi stuff. That's usually a disqualifier most of the time. But yeah, basically, if I'm just not or if they do things, if they cross a moral boundary for me, they show kinds of content I don't want to engage with. Silver or Roger? Oh, so Rayleigh or Roger? I like Rayleigh more. Favorite fruit? Probably like strawberries. Or like, yeah, probably, or like, yeah, strawberries or watermelon, depends how good. What's your issue with Death Note? After the second half, I don't like the second half. I don't like how the second half went. Did I like Vivi? Vivi Floret's Eye Song. Don't know what you're talking about. Aki Mega Kill, I've seen it. It's pretty good. Uzumaki is an anime. I haven't seen it. I didn't respond to that, so you're probably talking to somebody else. The Summer Hikaru Died is a good horror. I haven't seen Hikaru Died yet. Grand Blue, tried it, wasn't my thing. Your Lie April and Anohana are the saddest. I did not find either of them to be the saddest. I've seen them both. Neither of them really hit me that hard. Do I think Rising Impact will have a season 3? Have I seen Rising Impact? I don't remember if I've seen Rising Impact. I like Obito. So, like, if you want, guys, just a heads up. If you say thoughts on this character or series, I'm just going to say if I like it or not, because that's a very surface level question, and I don't know specifically what you want me to say. Nope, we're not cooking shish kebabs. Uzumaki had one good episode. I haven't seen any of it. Do I like Weathering with You? It's a good movie, yeah. It's good. Do I think Code Geass is on the same level as AOT? I actually, in terms of a writing perspective, I think I prefer Code Geass. I think both are well written, but I think I prefer Code Geass for the writing. What do I let me think on that. I think I might prefer Code Geass's writing. Top 3 arcs for One Piece, I would say Wano, Marineford, and Islavi. Which devil fruit is better, Luffy's fruit or Teach's fruit? That's contextual. When you're asking which fruit is better, it's for what purpose? And who's using it? They're both very good fruits. Have I watched Saint Seiya? I have not. You're making it... Okay, I missed that question. Favorite arc in Naruto? Favorite arc is probably going to be... I go back and forth between Sasuke Retrieval and the Chunin exams. What do I think about Fullmetal Alchemist? It's a 10 on 10. Dandadan or Kaiju? From me, it's Kaiju. I enjoy Kaiju a lot more. I can't stop moving. I'm on a walking pad. What is fan service? It's something that I don't want to see in anime. Have I watched Record of Ragnarok? Dropped it at season 2. What's the temperature inside my apartment? I don't know. 22 degrees. If I could be in one anime, I wouldn't. I don't want to be in anime. I'm good. Is it bad that I only enjoy anime and dub? No, you can enjoy anime in any form that you prefer. You want to watch English, sub, Japanese, German dub, whatever you want. It's up to you. What kind of wood is your floor? Pretty cheap wood. I mean, it's a decent wood floor. The temperature outside, probably minus 22. Why did I drop Records of Ragnarok? Because I was extremely bored. I was extraordinarily bored. Out of my mind. Was not into it at all. Most overrated compared to, like, again, that question makes no sense. Makes no sense. Because, again, you guys are looking at whose ratings are you looking at by comparison? I don't look at those. Evangelion, I tried it, wasn't my thing. Do I like JJK? Indeed I do. Initial D I haven't seen. I do not think Steins Gate is peak. I couldn't actually get into it. Gym Today, later today, yes. Should I like, if you want to. Code Geass in terms of symbolism, theme, and impact. I mean, I dropped Code Geass. I'm not really going to be the expert on giving feedback on it. In my opinion, what was your most... I lost the comment. Most boring? There is no most... Again, okay, guys, let me make this abundantly clear. I have seen over 900 anime. So when you're asking for one series that's the most boring, the best animation, best character, whatever, I can't do that because there's just too many to compare. I need criteria to narrow down the pool, otherwise it's just impossible. Banana Fish, haven't seen. I do not have, again, big 3, same thing as always. One Piece of story, Bleach's manga, Naruto's anime. Am I on a treadmill? Close enough, yes. Death Note, I like the first half. Is Clannad and Gintama worth it? Clannad, definitely. Gintama wasn't my style. Can't Subaru kill whoever he wants? No, he can't. So here's the, you're talking, okay, so here's the thing. What you just said was a manga spoiler. So this is a warning. Do not post spoilers randomly in chat because I'm not reading ReZero. I'm only watching it. So that was a spoiler. Don't do that. Did I drop ReZero? No, I did not. Or no, I finished AOT. Have I moved back to? Okay, Baldur, you're getting timed out. Because you know by now I'm getting annoyed with that. Stop it. Do I think Zeno? I don't do power scaling at all. Seven Deadly Sins had potential if it didn't have so much fan service. So here's the thing. I think the fan service definitely took away from Seven Deadly Sins. I just don't think that the fan service was the only reason that Seven Deadly Sins kind of took a hit. I don't think that's the only reason. It is a factor for sure. The best Devil Fruit doesn't exist. Whichever you want. Did I opinions on Hunter x Hunter? I really like it. I think it's great. Thank you, Troublemaker, for the rose. How you doing, Bryce? Is Ghostic worth watching? Absolutely. Opinion on JoJo's, which part? Up to 4. Shield Hero? Shield Hero's here's the thing. Shield Hero is a complicated one because season 1 was great, and then 2, 3, and 4 were all terrible. And thank you, Josh, for the 6 roses. I appreciate that. SAO, drop that as well. Should I start Vinland or ReZero? Vinland is shorter, I think. Pretty sure it's shorter, but yeah, I think Vinland is shorter. I also think Vinland is better than ReZero, so I'll say Vinland. You like shoujo? I mean, I don't look at manga. I don't look at manga, so I don't care if it's shoujo. I'll watch a shoujo. Opinions on Crunchyroll? I don't use it anymore. If you use it, that's okay. Is it normal to feel like your life is falling apart at 17? No, that's not. It's actually not normal to feel like your life is falling apart at any time. I feel like it's okay to have moments where you have self-doubt, where you have issues, where you're struggling. I think that's okay. We all have hard times. But falling apart and struggling are two different things. Those are two different things. What do I use then? Okay, so if you go to my Discord server, and then you go to the frequently asked questions section, the FAQ section, and scroll down, there's a bunch of sites right there for you to use. Griffith or Christian Pulsic. I don't know who Christian Pulsic is, but okay. Favorite mystery detective series? Monster. Which devil fruit would I like to eat? None. I don't want a devil fruit. Cooler character, Gojo or Kakashi? Kakashi. I don't even like Gojo. What's my favorite One Piece character? I don't have one. Are you going to watch Steel Ball Run? I'm way too far behind for that right now. Classroom of the Elite. I do enjoy it, but I think the earlier seasons were better. Hot take, Wano and Dressrosa were bad. I would disagree. I love them both. Do I like Goku? It depends on which Goku. Z? Sure. OG? Sure. Super? Not really. Favorite anime? Don't have a favorite. Gojo's inspired by Kakashi. So again, so couple things. Did the author say that? I don't know. Do I care? Not really. I don't take offense when authors take inspiration from other people's work. But personality-wise, Gojo's nothing like Kakashi. Style-wise, I see some similarities. I like Kakashi infinitely more than Gojo. It's not even comparable. AOT is too long. I disagree. I kind of cried at part 6 and part 3. I assume you're talking JoJo's. I haven't cried to JoJo's. King's Game, haven't seen it. Happy New Year to you too. Oh damn. Accidentally clicked something, my bad. What do I think about what happened in Venezuela? Are you talking about, was it where the U.S. military abducted the Prime Minister or something? Or the president? Yeah, I heard about that. I don't really know too much about what's going on. King's Avatar, haven't seen it. Top 3 best written characters in One Piece. I don't know. I don't know about top 3, but Kuma's the first one that comes to mind. I'll give Kuma some credit there. Super's Goku was the best. Okay, so Goku's Goku in Super was the best because he had Ultra Instinct. I'm sorry, that's a bad take. That's a bad take. Because you're saying, oh, he is the best because of the transformation he got. A character is so much more than their transformations. That's just power scaling, cool effects nonsense, which is nice to see, doesn't make a character good. He was dumb as a wit, incredibly slow, huge downgrade from Z. Z Goku is way better. Is JoJo's worth watching? Yes, it is. Rias Gremory from DxD dropped it right away. What do I think of Satella's reason for giving him Return of Death? I forgot the reason that he got Return of Death. People say they don't like AO2 because they aren't smart enough. I feel like that's stupid. You can be smart and not enjoy a series. You can be smart and just not like a series. I'm not a huge fan of AOT. I enjoyed it. I finished it. I don't think it's the greatest thing ever, and I fully understand it. How many animes have I seen? Over 900. What part of JoJo's am I on? 5. Do I hate DxD? Hate's a strong word. I have no interest in it. Ghostic is really good, I agree. If I don't like it, why? I like you're stupid. Your grammar makes no sense. How much does it cost to live in your country? Depends on where you live. Canada's a big country, dude. Some places cost way more to live in. Like I was talking to another guy in Saskatchewan on here the other day, and his cost of living was a fraction of mine. I don't do power scaling, so you not got manga spoiled while scrolling on TikTok. I don't scroll on TikTok. I don't scroll on TikTok. I don't ever. I post my videos. I watch a couple of creators go live here and there. That's it. I never scroll. Not like at all. Solo leveling, I enjoy it. Favorite genre, romance, wholesome, cozy stuff. Dress Up Darling, I don't like the ending for season 2, but overall it's fine. It's nice. AOT's conclusion, I like the conclusion for AOT. Like I was fine with it. Minor complaints, but like I was fine with it. Do I like JJK? Indeed I do. Would you watch One Piece 100 times for $1 million? Okay, 100 times for $1 million. So let's do the math on that, all right? How long would it take to watch 1,155 episodes? Let's do the math on that, and then times that by 100, and then look at like how much money I would make, like per hour. Or I'm sorry, it's not financially worth it. No, I would not. It's 15 days. I'm not spending 15 days of my life watching One Piece. That would mean 10 times that, 150 times. No, not doing that. Thoughts on Bleach ago? I like Bleach. First anime for me was Dragon Ball. Prison School, dropped it right away. What was your best game? When I was a kid. Depends. What's a kid? What age are we defining as kid? 2 million minutes for $1 million. 2 million minutes for $1 million, not worth it. Not worth it. I can make money faster. Is Blue Box peak? Haven't seen it. Call of the Night? Haven't seen it. What I say is the lame? I don't have a lamest, because again, that question makes no sense. It's, again, I don't, for me to say that, I would have to rank every single anime I've ever seen, which I'm never going to do. How do I make money? YouTube. Twitch sometimes. TikTok a little bit. TikTok is pennies, but still, it's money. Do I watch Solo Leveling? Indeed I do. 11 years old. So 11 years old, Halo 2. Halo 2. Well, technically I played Halo 2 for the first time when I was 12, but Halo 2. Did I watch Studio 4 Celsius? I don't know what they have produced. Opinion on Beyblade Burst? I haven't seen Beyblade Burst. I've only seen the original. I have not seen Lane. Black Lagoon was good. Chainsaw Man is good. Life is really good. Have I played Pokemon? I have Zeta A and I have Go on my phone, and I played the earlier games as well. What is a hidden gem? Again, that's such a vague question. Can you be more specific? When you say hidden gem, I don't like those. I'm just gonna be frank. I don't like those questions because there's no context. There's no specificity. It's way too broad. I like to zone in on a specific topic or genre or series. I don't like pick out of every single thing you've ever seen. It's just too much. Thank you, Lord. Hidden gems and okay. So again, that question is too broad. It's too broad. My brain does not. This is how I am. I do not like when you say pick from everything. Let's focus in, let's get specific, let's learn to use words, more effectively, and try to find, is there a particular genre or theme or a series that does a specific thing very well, or like let's try and fine tune our parameters a little bit more. I haven't finished the original FMA. Brotherhood was fantastic. Okay, so again, like I don't. Okay, anime only. I appreciate the heart. I appreciate the heart. But so I'm gonna say this. When it comes to recommendations, I will always. You can ask anyone who's been here for a while. I will always, 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 always ask you specifically, because you have your own brain. You like your own. You have your own preferences. What kind of genres or themes or stories or characters do you enjoy? And I will find something that you are likely to like. Instead of giving a broad recommendation to a million people that will hit or miss for some people, I focus on what that specific person is more likely to enjoy. Black Lagoon was pretty good. I don't have a favorite. Rom-coms, I think, well, My Love Story is not so much comedy. It has some comedy. I think, like, Love is War, Tomo-chan is a Girl. Actually, Tomo-chan is a Girl is not even a hidden gem. It's not even a gem. It's fine. Oh, you know what? Alia hides her feelings in Russian. The Girl Next Door spoils me rotten. SAO I didn't like. The intellectual. Okay, so you like intellectual. Okay, so that is better. You like animes where there's thinking, where there's strategy involved. Okay, that gives me some parameters. That could be Dr. Stone, that could be Code Geass, that could be, let's see, a classroom, Assassination Classroom, Classroom of the Elite. I have dozens like that. Monster, what's my opinion on people who refuse to watch a show because of animation or age? So, two things. With the age, do you mean because they're adults and they think anime is for kids? Okay, let people be ignorant. You can't really help those people. Animation, I think you're allowed to have, I think it's okay to have preferences on what you like, on what looks good to you. I think that's fine. But unless an anime is like really uncomfortable to watch because of how off-putting the animation is, which I have seen before, Berserk 2016, I think you should give a show a shot, even if it's not the prettiest thing you've ever seen, as long as it's not actually off-putting. Favorite character in Code Geass? I don't know if I have a favorite character. Code Geass didn't land for me. Blue Exorcist, I like the first half, not so much the newer one. Anime movies make you immersed in the experience sometimes. Again, depends on the movie. Red Dead, I do not own Red Dead. Clanad was great. Hey everyone, why do all of you watch anime movies? Because I don't know anything about it. Is it interesting? So here's the thing. There's nothing particular. Anime is just a medium. Anime is just a medium. The same reason you enjoy theater, the same reason you enjoy non-animated films or TV series, it's just a medium. It's just a form of entertainment. So we don't need to overcomplicate it. It is done a bit differently. There's a lot more expression, a lot more kind of different effects that you're not normally going to see. It's definitely like a lot more eye-catchy in some cases, but I think it's the level of expression in anime that you don't really see in like traditional non-animated series. And again, it depends on the series. Some are brilliant and some are not. Have I seen Naruto? Many times. A food in anime I wish I could try. Pretty much everything. I just want to eat everything. Favorite JoJo's? Josuke or Jotaro? Any reason why Code Geass didn't land for you? I was bored senseless. I was falling asleep. Like, I forced myself to get through season 1. And that was hard. That was hard to stay awake. Did I finish Death Note multiple times? I do not track my steps, and I get way more than 10,000 steps. I get way more than 10,000. Give me something similar to JJK. Okay, what elements of JJK? Because that just tells me Battle Shonen. So what about it? God of High School, it was rushed. It was enjoyable, but there's no doubt the first season was rushed. Am I unemployed? What do you define as employed? Because this is usually like I'm not gonna be a bully. I'm not gonna be mean. Usually that's a very ignorant question. It's like you have a 9 to 5, or like if you make content that's not a job or whatever. So I want to hear how you define it. How many animes have I rewatched? Back in the day, probably a couple dozen. Now none. Have I seen Akame ga Kill? I have. Hunter x Hunter is good, but the first 3 episodes are so hard to push through. I actually enjoyed the start of Hunter x Hunter, so I didn't feel that way. Any anime like Baki or Death Note. So like again, let's learn to expand a little bit. So you like Baki and Death Note. What about Baki and Death Note did you like specifically? Employed if you have like a job or not content creator, some may say it. Here's the thing. A job means you have an income. It means you have an income. That's all it is. If you are generating an income and you can support yourself, you are employed. That's it. That's all it is. And I make a living doing this. I could actually drop my other jobs and do more of this if I wanted to. How you doing, Camila? What is the best style of anime for JoJo's? I mean, of anime that... wait, what is the best style of anime that JoJo's is? I forgot the anime. The best... Not sure if I understand. You on a treadmill? Basically. Any recommendations? I like Solo Leveling and JJK and Blue Exorcist. So again, I'm gonna say it again. What about Solo Leveling, JJK, Blue Exorcist did you like? Get specific. What about it did you enjoy? Favorite One Piece character? I don't have a favorite character. How you doing, Lost Tapes? Favorite video game interpretation of... Wait, sorry, I lost the question. Whatever comment I was reading, I lost it, I'm sorry. For Baki, I like the action and the... Okay, so you like fighting. Okay, then try Hajime no Ippo. Do I like MHA? Indeed I do. Favorite video game? It could either go to Halo 2 or 3 or Mass Effect 2 or whatever, any of those. You've watched a lot, right? Did you come across Twin Exorcist? Yep, I have seen Twin Star Exorcist. It was reasonably good. I liked it. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. I like the power action type, so MC, so like Solo Level, so power action types. That's it. Still incredibly broad. I'll give you some help here. I'll just give you some stuff, but you do want to learn to kind of fine-tune that description a bit more. I would say if you just want good action, you could try... how about like Reincarnated as the what was the Strongest Assassin? I forget that one. I forgot the name of it. Someone just mentioned Twin Star Exorcist, which is a pretty decent action series. World Trigger's another good one. Should just watch Hell's Paradise. Haven't seen it. $50 to eat a live cockroach. No. Is Johan even interested in the far right? No, not really. He just does his own thing. He's not going to follow someone else's agenda. If I start Naruto Shippuden for the first time, would it still give you a good experience? I mean, yeah, I've watched Naruto Shippuden like 3 or 4 times. So, yeah. One Piece should have more seasons. I mean, the whole marketing it as one season is just because it's been a weekly series for so long. So, no one actually thinks of it as one season. It was just for marketing, and it did a fantastic job. Season 3 of One Punch Man was pretty bad, yeah. 7 Deadly Sins underrated. I like 7 Deadly Sins, and I can't defend it. It has too many issues. I can't defend it. Does One Piece have 2 seasons? Here's the thing. You're looking at it in a weird way. They framed it as having 1 season because it's been weekly this entire time. So it never went on like an actual break like this. It never made this kind of a shift where it's going seasonal. So, which is why they're calling it 1 season. But it's really not 1 season. Could I watch A Boy's Love or Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood or Record of Ragnarok? Well, I don't know that many Boys Love. Records of Ragnarok I didn't like, and Fullmetal was brilliant. 2046 announcement. One Piece season 2 is ended. Okay. One Piece will be done by 2046 for sure. Seasons should be like 20 episodes. Again, like I already explained the whole One Piece thing. I'm not going to keep saying it. What do I think about the Riz arc? It was very good. Isekai Quartet, haven't seen it. Akudama Drive, haven't seen it. Demon Slayer, I do think is good. Why and how did the Garo slide get so popular? I don't decide what gets popular on the internet. Blue Lock, No Boys. Oh, sorry. I don't know, dude. BL stands for many things. It stands for many things. I enjoy Blue Lock. but not as much as the others. Eminence of Shadow, I did not think was good. What anime had the best video game version of itself? I do not know. Just to be honest, I don't play that many anime-based games. Do I think Riz should have died for the plot? I think Riz dying was perfectly fine. I have no complaints about it. When did I start watching anime? 1994. 1994. Is AOT the best of all time? No. Favorite Jobro? Josuke or Jotaro. Is Code Geass the best ending? It's a pretty good end. I never finished it, but I knew the ending before. I knew the ending before I even started the series. It's a good ending. I'm 34. Unpopular opinion, last season of AOT felt like a completely different anime and got too confusing. I mean, I see where you got confused, but it might have been because you were watching along when it was releasing, and then when it went from season 3 to 4, there's kind of a transition of what's going on, and it might have thrown you off. But if you rewatch the last little bit and then start the new season, you're fine. Should I start watching One Piece? I think it's great. I finished the free volume of AOT. Very nice. I know the ending for MHA, but let's not post spoilers in chat for those who have not. Top 3 anime. I don't have a top 3. Have I watched ReZero? I do think it's good, yes. Season 2 is okay. Naruto I've seen multiple times. Even Blue Lock has more frames than One Punch Man Season 3. Probably. Have I watched Midori? No. If you mean Midoriya, Izuku, Pure Academia, then yes. Midori, no. Give anime recommendations. Give me context as to what you like instead of just saying broad, general recommendations. What anime should I watch? Again, guys, pay attention, because I'm someone who actually cares to try and give good recommendations that you'll like. Tell me what you like and why you like it. More importantly, why you like it. Do I have a favorite anime? No, I don't. Who is the strongest character? It doesn't exist. What are some of the great seinen? Oh, seinen. Monster, Parasite. I haven't seen that many. I'm gonna say Monster and Parasite. Monster, Parasite, Berserk. I like Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Revengers is all right. I wasn't a huge fan. MHA ending is bad. I disagree. Gachakuta is good. I would agree. Have I watched JJK? Season 3 is coming. I know it's coming. I will be watching it. If I could change one thing, about what? Action and a bit of romance. Okay. Again, you guys need to learn to be more specific, but all right. Action with a bit of romance. Depends how we define a bit. What do I want to say? What do I want to say? I'll say Full Metal Alchemist. Do I like Fire Force? I like Season 1. I don't like 2 and 3. I don't like 2 and 3. I like Demon Slayer and JJK because it makes sense. That doesn't tell me anything, but okay. So your standard is the story is consistent. That's kind of a lot. Do I like Hazbin Hotel? I love it, yes. Just give me anime you like. Okay, I don't like doing that because people like different things and people have individual thoughts and opinions. All right, well, I just said Full Metal. You could do Full Metal. I think Charlotte's good, yeah. Do I read One Piece? No. Laid Back Camp, haven't seen it. You got enough energy today? I'm good. Actually, let me just check my phone because I'm waiting on a text from my mother. Okay, she's not there yet, so we're good. Okay, we're good. If you had to watch one anime in the big 3, I've already seen all of them. If I had to watch any of them, I've already seen all of them. So I wouldn't really care. I like all 3. I've seen over 900 series. Demon Slayer because I like it's well explained. So if you just like a story that's well explained, you could do again, that's most Dr. Stone. Yogiri is the strongest character, prove me wrong. Okay, power scaling is inherently dumb and wasted time. There you go. Favorite music anime I'm giving to Snow White Notes. Hunter x Hunter, great series. Kuroko no Basket, great series. High Rise Invasion, haven't seen it. Favorite character in One Piece, I have no idea. Do I think I should watch Full Metal Alchemist or AOT? I like Full Metal more, but you could really do either. You could do either. If you're just asking me which I like more, then it's Full Metal. So I like Magic and okay, you like Magic Reincarnation. Okay, so Magic Reincarnation, Overlord, perhaps. You should watch Pluto. Haven't seen it yet. Slam dunk. I still need to watch it. Don't bother with High Rock. Again, guys, I'm not taking on requests anyway. My watch list is full. My watch list is stuffed to the brim. You didn't like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. All right, guys. My mother is going to be here in 5 minutes. I do have to pack it up. So, sorry, YouTube. Got to call it here. I know it's sudden, but my mom's on her